engage.
And Mets beat Washington 2-1. Bo Bichette, the ex-Blue Jay, 2-run single. That's all the scoring.
So Carlos has not hit a bad pocket, but he's had 2 bad breaks in terms of bouncing balls here. 0-1 pitch, swing, and that just ate up Escara. Went down in front, and home plate umpire Brennan Miller.
Take a minute.
Give him a chance here to shake it off. It's easier said than done.
Pittsburgh beat St. Louis 6-2. Brandon Lau inside the park home run, his 13th of the year. Henry Davis had his 3rd. Braxton Ashcroft gets the win, 1 run in 7 innings, 4 hits.
Nobody out runner at second. Rodon trying to pick up his infielders right now. Here's his pitch. Bounced up there. Good block by Escara. Ball shoots him out of the batter's circle onto the grass.
They're in the top of the 6th in Miami. Atlanta is leading 5-2. Michael Harris and Mike Yastrzemski have both homer for Atlanta. Owen Casey, his 4th, and Kyle Stowers, his 2nd for Miami.
Counts 1-2 here. Janine Sosa struck out his first time. That was in the 2nd inning. Rodon checks the runner at second. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Beat him up top. Strike 3. Big strikeout. That's number 6 for Rodon. 2 down here in the 4th.
Athletics at the Angels at 9:30 and 9:40 will be Colorado at Arizona.
So 6 strikeouts for Rodon, 2 walks, 1 run, 2 hits. I mean, he's more than doing his job.
He's pitching great.
Miles Straw struck out on a 2-2 pitch. Right-hand hitter. He's in right field tonight. Here's a pitch swung on and fouled back. I think that got a piece of Escara. Escara taking a beating. It's only in the 4th inning. And Brennan Miller walking the ball out. Puts his arm around right shoulder of Rodon, having a conversation. Seen any good movies lately? Read any good books?
Give Escara a minute.
Oh, boy, right in the mask. I mean, flush, and the mask came partially off. That stuff hurts, and it can concuss. Two outs. Ernie Clement, the runner at second. 1-0 Toronto, top of the 4th. 0-1 to Miles Straw. Here's a pitch from Rodon. Dowding on the outside corner for a strike. 0-2. Field straight up. McMahon deep at third. There's the 0-2. And the pitch. Swing on. Popped up. Right side. Goldie might have a play. No, third row over the screen. Tell you one thing, and you know this.
Mm-hmm.
Straw puts it on the ground to any one of the infielders, they better be aware that he's super fast and get rid of it.
Indeed.
Because you don't want, and Clement will not stop running.
Clement's going to be. Yeah.
He'll be rounding third headed for home. There's the 0-2. Down in the dirt. And if you wanted to finish off that lyric, he's a brown-eyed, handsome man, Chuck Berry. Thank you very much.
You know, I'm trying to think if I've ever seen a double that's ticked off the third baseman's glove and gone over the head of the shortstop.
Because you haven't.
Well, what do they say? Every day you come to the park, you're going to see something new that you've never seen.
And we're 2 for 2 today.
That's exactly right. Wow.
1-0 Toronto, top of the fourth. Rodon 1-2 to Straw. Left-hander kicks and deals a pitch. Swing on and pop to shallow center field. Backing up Jazz. He's there. Makes a two-hand catch. So Rodon will be ready to pitch in the fifth inning. He's down 1-0 as he strands a runner here in the fourth inning. And the Yankees will have Bellinger, Chisholm, and Goldschmidt coming up. It's 1-0 Toronto on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by G.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees Radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets.
By the way, the top of the fourth was sponsored by Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. Book a relaxing massage or facial after the game. 1-0 Toronto.
I'm just sitting here waiting for the scorer to change that to an error. I can't say, it's driving me crazy. It was a bouncer to the third baseman.
I heartily agree with you, but I think you've more than spoken for me as well. Here's Belly, first pitch. Broken bat looper, center field, going back is Clement. Of course he made the catch. Ernie's a heck of a player. He's probably not a household name, but we as baseball people, we know he's a really good player.
Storage Post is your home for local self-storage solutions, climate-controlled units, top-notch security, and the official self-storage partner of the New York Yankees. No one gets angrier at errors at hits that should be errors than Eric Boland of Newsday.
Is he flipping out too? Here's Jazz. Swings. He got a piece of it fouled into the catcher's glove.
He has been since all this started. This all changed with the pitch clock and the bigger bases and all that, and more hits.
0-1. Eric does a great job covering the Yankees baseball for Newsday. Breaking ball for a strike to Jazz. Jazz struck out his first time. 1 out, nobody on. 0-2 count to Jazz Chisholm. Infield pull to the right. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. Got him.
Great.
Spencer Miles, kid looking pretty good. That's his first strikeout. There's 2 down.
And on a big curveball.
So Miles facing 3 batters has retired them all. There's Paul Goldschmidt. It took a called third strike for the starter, Braden Fisher. Pitch outs. Whoa. That looked like it was well off the plate. It's a called strike. 2 out, nobody on here. Bottom of the fourth, 1-0 Toronto. Miles to the plate. Way outside this time for sure. 1-1.
That curveball just took off on him.
Bullpen day here for the Blue Jays. 1-1. Paulie bounces one left side. Third baseman takes it. That's Okamoto. Throws over in time, and that'll do it. Quiet inning for the Yankees. Fifth inning coming up. 1-0 Toronto on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
I'll adopt a cat.
Just a cat, Sean? This is a New York Lottery win we're talking about.
I'd get the ultra-rare, hairless cat known as the Minskin.
Then?
I'd turn my garage into a rescue menagerie for all furless felines.
And when that gets too full?
I'll purchase land in the Catskills for them to sunbathe in hairless abandon.
Only cats.
All hair-free animals looking to roam in bald, beautiful peace.
Can I come?
Do you have hair?
New York Lottery. Can you imagine? Play today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
In baseball, great teams know one thing. Smart defense wins championships. The same is true when it comes to protecting yourself. That's why more Americans are starting with Byrna Less Lethal. Byrna Less Lethal personal protection products are designed to stop an attacker for up to 40 minutes, giving you time to get to safety and call for help. Byrna is proudly American and hand-assembled in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Play smarter defense. Visit Byrna.com today. That's BYRNA. Byrna.com. Purchase and shipping restrictions vary by state and municipality. Go to Byrna.com to check availability at your location.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effort.
.com. That's where, look at the hair.
Back here at Yankee Stadium, a 1-0 lead for Toronto. Game 4 of this 4-game set. Yankees up 2-1. And if you're just tuning in, the softest RBI double I've seen, and Susan has seen, and probably everybody in the ballpark. A little squibber off the end of the bat of Varsho, up the third baseline, hits the bag and rolls into very shallow left field. And Vladimir Guerrero, who had walked and stolen second, he scores. And it's 1-0. That's the only tally to this point. A run on 2 hits for Toronto, no runs, 1 hit for the Yankees. First pitch is up high to Brandon Valenzuela from Carlos Rodon. So Valenzuela, Schneider, and Springer for the Jays. Next pitch, swing and a miss at a four-seamer. And this is a Toronto ball club in terms of pitching. Well, you can go both sides, the fielders and pitching. Barrios, season over, Tommy John. Max Scherzer trying to work his way back. Bieber trying to work his way back. 1-1 pitch, swung on and hit back this way. Off the screen. 1-2, and then you got Lucas, Barger, Kirk.
Yep.
3 names that we were real familiar with last year.
Kirk's the biggest one. That's when he comes back, and I don't know if he's hitting it. I know he's catching. They're just down in Dunedin. That's the biggest one. That's your big cleanup hitter.
1-2 from Rodon. Swung on, popped it up. Volpe going back, shallow left field, a few steps beyond the dirt. A 2-hand catch. Well, looked like he was fighting that. Makes the play, 1 out.
The good thing about, if you're Toronto, you look at these kids, and we've seen 3 of them tonight that wouldn't be here. Fisher was up and down last year, and Adamako we never saw, and this kid now is Miles Kid. They're here because of all the injuries, and that helped them last year. That's how they found all these kids last year. Kept bringing them up.
First pitch strike to Davis Schneider from Carlos Rodon. Rodon in his first Yankee Stadium appearance this season. Remember, he had surgery, he had bone fragments in his left elbow. Pitch inside. 1-1. Davis Schneider flied out the left his first time up. Carlos has had his successes against Toronto right now. Toronto pitching shutting down the Yankees. Here's pitch pulled foul past third base coach Carlos Feblis. 1-2.
See the cuts on his arm, Dave? going into that wall.
Valiant attempt to snare the long double to the gap in left center field off the bat of McMahon back in the second inning. 1-2 pitch, swung on and popped up right side. Goldschmidt giving chase, and he can hear. Oh, he's right there. Somebody was saying wall, 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 but he stayed with it, made the catch. Nicely done by Paul Goldschmidt. 2 down. Might have been Ascara. Ascara does a good job.
Yeah.
He's doing being like a sonar radar guy. Boy, good communication there. And Goldschmidt never gave up on it. Much appreciated by Carlos Rodon.
Yes, he's clapping into his glove. That's great.
Top of the order, here's George Springer. Struck out twice. First pitch outside, ball 1. We're in the 5th inning, 2 outs. Toronto with a 1-0 lead. Springer's got 5 career hits against Rodon. 2 of them are home runs. 1-0. Miss low. 2 balls, no strikes.
A little careful again.
Certainly proven to be very aware of Mr. Guerrero, who's up in the on-deck circle. He's walked him twice. 2-0 to Springer. Here's the pitch. Swing and a bounce foul, third base side. 2-1.
You know, you might not know the numbers that someone has off of you, but you sure know if they hit you or not.
Well, I think you remember the sound off the bat. You know, it's like 2-1. Here's the pitch. Just outside. Long hold there by Ascara. Ball 3, 3-1.
Let's see where we are. We're in 84 pitches. We're in the 5th inning. That's great.
3-1. Here's the pitch. And on the inside corner. Springer didn't like it. Full count. But Carlos has been super competitive. Command and location, everything has really been good.
No, he's been really disappointed with those lack of command every now and then.
3-2 pitch, swung on and popped out of play to our right.
And it was only 2 starts that he had that. Not tonight. You know, it takes a minute. He hasn't pitched in months.
And today and yesterday, that's what Boone talked about. If he stays away from that, he's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Pitch-wise, this will be pitch number 87. We're in the 5th inning.
You know, guys that are as good as a Carlos Rodon and a Garrett Cole, they just are so hard on themselves. You know, he kept saying after those first years, I've got to be better. I've got to get better. Took him 2 starts, and there he is.
3-2 to Springer. The pitch from Rodon. Missed inside, and JC's going to challenge. The Scarra
pitcher's called the ball. Catcher's challenging.
Scarra immediately tapped his helmet. And JC,
that call is confirmed. New York has 1 challenge remaining.
Just missed. Third walk by Rodon. By the way, top of 5th brought to you by Elect 825, building our future.
And an inch and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the last thing you want to do is get Vladdy up with a runner on first or anywhere.
So 2 outs. Springer's at first. Guerrero's walked twice, stolen a bag, and scored the only run. Swings and fouls one off. Right side, that pitch was up and in.
Up and in, coming in at 95. I hate that 2 outs to walk guy.
Yep. All-star of the last 5 seasons, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Throw over to first. Springer was 2 step and a half off the bag. Guerrero just 27 already. Gold Glover, Silver Slugger, Home Run Derby champ, ALCS MVP, All-Star Game MVP. Here's the 0-1. Backed him off and pitched way inside. 1-1.
And Fernando Cruz is getting up quickly.
Guerrero last year, 23 homers, 84 runs batted in. 1-1. Pitch from Rodon. Swung on a looper into center field. That's a base hit. Springer with the play in front of him. It's fielded by Jones, and Jones gets it into Volpe, the cutoff man. So here come the Jays now with 2 outs, runners at first and second for Dalton Varsho.
And you know that there's 2 outs here, and you know that Rodon wants to get through this.
Is that Matt Blake? That's Matt Blake.
Yep.
pitching coach, Matt Blake, out for a couple of words. Chance for Rodon to catch his breath and do a quick reset.
Well,
He's thrown 89 pitches.
And this consultation on the mound is brought to you by the Barnes Firm Injury Attorneys. Call for a free consultation at 1-800-8-MILLION.
Baseball season is the perfect time to replace the beast in your basement. Your old, inefficient...
So Matt Blake has his say. The infielders got a good listen there. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Dalton Varsho. He of the 65-mile-an-hour RBI double in the first inning and a soft liner to Volpe is the hitter, left-hand hitter. And Varsho coming off a 1-for-4 performance last night. Tuesday, he went 4 for 5.
Varsho just 29 years old.
Lefty on lefty here. This is a huge out to get. First pitch. Breaking ball for called strike. Goldschmidt and Chisholm deep on the right side for Varsho. Here's the pitch from Rodon. Fastball in there for strike one right after him. Down and in with that pitch. Really good location.
I like it. Going right back to the old reliable fastball and slider. Let's see if he goes for a change here.
2 outs, 2 on, 1-0 Toronto. Here in the 5th, the pitch from Rodon. Up high with a fastball, 1-2. Toronto is a team 16th in the big leagues. Runners in scoring position, batting average. There comes a 1-2. Rodon checks the runner. That's Springer taking a big bounce out at second. Here's the next pitch outside for ball 2. Varsho on the season, a 277. Take that 286 hitter. Runners in scoring position. Counts it 2-2. Rodon checks Springer at second. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Wow, that was a big one. 96 up top. Carlos Rodon gets it done here in the 5th and thwarts a threat by the Toronto Blue Jays. We go bottom 5, 1-0 Blue Jays here on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
First, I take a sabbatical, then do absolutely nothing.
Glorious. But what? You'd win the New York lottery, then do nothing?
Well, I'd also commission a cutting-edge mobile bed, so I never stop doing nothing, even when I leave my house.
Okay, but how can you do even less?
Well, I'll spend 6 months living with a Honduran Capuchin monkey troupe to learn how to pick things up with my feet, so I never have to lift a finger again.
Oh, you'll be a hit at dinner parties. New York Lottery. Can you imagine? Play today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees Radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets brings every thrilling moment straight to you. Key Food, the difference is...
1-0. Yet another one-run game. Toronto and the Yankees, the first 3 decided by a run. Blue Jays got a run in the first inning. And Carlos Rodon has done a really good job holding them off since then. He stranded 5 runners. There's Spencer Jones to lead things off here at the bottom 5. And Jones, one of the boxes he wants to check They're looking to check his first home run in the big leagues. And he swings and fouls one off left side. 0-1. He struck out his first time up.
Bet 365 real-time money line is now plus 105 for the Yankees, minus 135 for the Blue Jays.
Spencer Miles kicks and deals. Pitch. Fastball on it right under his hands. On the corner for a strike. Jones, McMahon, and Volpe 6, 7, and 8 for the Yankees.
And it's powered by Bet 365. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Giovanni Cruz is up again.
Good for him. He looked great last night. 6 up, 6 down. Here's pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt, 1-2.
And picked 2 days in a row after 2 innings? I guess so.
He's still young.
Well, but he's still pitching. He's throwing hard. He's throwing 98 miles an hour.
1-2. Here's the pitch from Miles to Jones. The pitch. Swung on and fouled back. He doesn't cheat himself when he swings.
Well, whatever happens, whether Cruz gets sent back tomorrow or whoever gets sent back, Giovanni Cruz has shown everybody up here he can pitch in this league.
He's made a mark.
Yeah, he sure has. I mean, this is not, some double-A team here.
1-2 here to Jones, leading off here in the Yankees' home fifth. The pitch. Breaking ball swinging. Hit up the middle, a base hit. Had the pitcher ducking on that line drive. Big Spencer with a base hit. Tying runs aboard, leading off the fifth inning. Good for Jonesy. He is now 4 for 23. James Rousen, the hitting coach. Can't say enough about that young man. The potential is awesome. Yeah. There's no doubt about it. So here is McMahon. Opposite field double off the left field fence last time up. Here's breaking ball, swung line and set to center field, backing up Varsho. He's got it under control. He's there, makes the catch, and there's one out.
Funny swinging away, and they had moved. Okamoto had moved in on the grass. He's trying to get him, sacrifice him around.
The runner at first, one out. There's Anthony Volpe. See if he can up there and slash something through a hole here. Flat out the left his first time up. Swing and foul ball hit off. It's the hit off his foot up third baseline.
Melendez, the best hot sauce in the game, now bring a grand slam of heat and flavor to Yankee Stadium. Bold heat, real flavor, set your mouth on flavor. And there's always, and he can shoot it through there, that the hole between first and second is immense. Second baseman Sosa is almost at the bag.
0-1 here to Volpe. And swing on, found back, 0-2.
97-mile-an-hour sinkers.
Spencer Jones, 6'7". He can really move. He's a good runner. And J.C. Escaro on deck. 1-0 Toronto, bottom 5 here at Yankee Stadium. A run on 3 hits for Toronto, no runs, 2 hits for the Yankees. 0-2 to Volpe. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch swung on and missed. Throw down to second. In safely with a pop-up slide, Spencer Jones. It's a curveball that beat Volpe for out number 2. That's a strikeout for Miles, his second.
And one of the things, and I'm glad you had said that, you kind of forget how fast Spencer Jones actually is. And he just got in there, and it was a really good throw. He just beat it. There's no other way to say it. It was a terrific throw. It was right there. It just got in underneath the tag.
Nasty breaking ball, too. That Miles delivered. Yeah. Valenzuela was walking towards the dugout. He knew he had a good throw. So now the Yankees need a 2-out RBI here from J.C. Escaro. Flied out to right his first time, left-hand hitter. And first pitch fastball outside, ball 1.
So he's got 2 fastballs. The four-seamer he doesn't use as much as the sinker. His sinker can be anywhere from 99 to 97, and he's got a nasty curve.
There's a throw to second. Back safely is Jones with a dive.
See what he is.
Escaro really could use an RBI right here for the Yankees. A 1-0 deficit. Here's pitch. Back to a breaking ball. It's outside, ball 2.
Good idea of where that strike zone is. Escaro's very good at that.
Escaro, 278 hitter with runners in scoring position. Here in this Game number 51 for the Yankees. Here's pitch. Pulled down the first base line, just foul. And Jones was already to third.
He can really run. Just unlucky, just foul.
There's speed out there in the outfield. I do not believe Snyder, Varsho, and Straw are the big arm outfield throwers. Here's a pitch to Escara. Breaking ball down and in for ball 3. Ben Rice is on deck. Ben is K'd twice, one swinging, one looking. Spencer Jones, he's a runner at second. Clement trying to keep him close. Yankees down 1-0. Here's the big pitch here. 3-1 to Escara. And a pitch. Breaking ball for a called strike.
Great pitch, that curveball.
3-2.
Nobody's been able to judge how that's breaking yet.
See what he comes back with here. 3-2 to JC. Runner at second, 2 outs. And the pitch. Breaking ball, swing on a miss. So Jones leads off with a single steal second, and they leave him there. We go to the 6th. It's 1-0 Toronto on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
I'd finally have time to reread my favorite fantasy book.
Dig deeper. We're imagining winning the New York lottery here.
Okay, I'd build my own reading nook right where the sun hits.
You're getting warmer.
The French sun. I'll buy a villa in Marseille. Wait, what's the French word for sun?
I don't know, Kathy. You're the reader.
Okay, I'll hire a tutor to learn the French word for sun, then the words to negotiate real estate, then I'll buy my own French library.
And to think you just wanted to reread a book. New York Lottery. Can you imagine? Play today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees Radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets brings
is yes. Well, we got a new pitcher. It's going to be Yvonne Cruz, and we see him back-to-back days. And he was outstanding last night. 15 pitches, 13 for strikes. Faced 6, struck out 3. That's pretty good.
And it took 2 innings and 15 pitches, and it was tremendous. And if you didn't hear my interview with him and his wonderful translator here, Marlon Abreu, just, it's a long journey for a lot of people to get here. And this kid, his mom and his wife and his 4-month-old baby were here, and
you know what was great? A lot of things were great about that, but it was like the first couple of pitches were, okay.
Yep, look at this. Yep.
This is going to work.
And what they were thinking is if he throws strikes, and he's had some problems, not this year, first Yankee to pitch 2+ perfect innings in his major league debut since 2013. You have to figure out who that is.
That's serious. Well, he's got 4, 5, and 6 coming up here for Toronto. Jays lead it 1-0. First pitch. Cruz tees it up. And a breaking ball up top, miss, ball 1.
And Fernando Cruz, who sits next to him in the clubhouse, said that he was sitting there, and as he got up, he said to him, "Don't forget to breathe."
That is a wonderful piece of advice. His next pitch, up and in, off-speed pitch. Here comes a fastball. He needs a strike, 2-0.
As when you get nervous, you have a tendency to just hold everything in, hold your breath.
Great advice. Brent Hedrick is heating up. 2-0. Takamoto went with the fastball, missed inside badly. 3-0. Kazuma Akamoto 0 for 2, strikeout and a groundout.
Time to deliver the scores from around the league. Brought to you by Amazon Hub Delivery. Visit Amazon.com/Hub Delivery.
1-0 Toronto. 3-0 pitch here. Akamoto. Fastball swung on, hit to center field. Backing up Jones a little bit now off to his right. Makes the catch, and there's one out. Boy, they green lighted him 3-0. And winning that battle is Cruz.
And Cleveland goes for its 6th straight win, and they beat Detroit 3-1. Joey Cantillo gets the win. He's 4-1, Joey Cantillo. Casey Mize takes the loss. Hunter Gaddis saved number 1. Patrick Bailey hit his first homer as a Guardian. Dylan Dingler hit the opposite catcher. It's 9 for Detroit.
Here's Ernie Clement. First pitch hit down the third base line, past the diving McMahon, down into the corner. McMahon could not get to it as Ernie Clement flying and gets the second standing up on 1-out double. Now that's a legit double as opposed to the one he had last time. But they all count. A 1-out double, Ernie Clement here in the 6th.
Well, that was up higher than he wanted it. He was setting up low and inside, and that ended up about letters high. But he pulls the hands in, and I don't know how he does that. Pulls the hands in and just pulls it.
Valiant effort by McMahon, but he was 2 steps in the dive away, not 1. There's Lenine. Check that. That's Andres Jimenez, left-hand hitter. He may bunt. John Snyder and pulls it down the first base line. Foul. We were talking about that pregame media session. He doesn't not necessarily like the bunt, but he's got 4 or 5 guys in the club that are good at it. And how about the fact that he said Valenzuela, 2 nights ago, was on his own with that bunt?
Yep, the first one was he did it himself. Yep. Right. Bo Bichette, 2-run single in the top of the 3rd. Mets beat Washington 2-1.
Here's a pitch, a breaking ball swing and a miss by Jimenez. 0-2.
Pittsburgh beat St. Louis 6-2. Brandon Lau, his 13th homer, just happened to be an inside the park one. Brandon Ashcraft gets the win. He goes to 3-2. Dustin May drops to 3-5.
Cruz ready to go. He's on the third base side of the rubber. He comes set between the belt and the letters. Checks the runner at second. And the 0-2 to Jimenez. Fastball at his back leg. Did it hit him? Yeah, it did. It did hit him. So now you got runners at first and second, 1 out, and a 1-0 Toronto lead here, top of the 6th.
And Sandy Alcantara gave up 6 runs on 9 hits in 6 innings, and Atlanta has a 6-3 lead.
So Boone is going to challenge whether or not Jimenez was hit.
Oh, I don't think he was.
The previous play is under further review. The call in the field is hit by pitch. New York is challenging.
Let's look at it again here. I don't think he was
hit.
hit.
Wasn't hit. Good sell job, though.
No, he wasn't hit.
Listen to the crowd here.
This is a replay review is brought to you by Ramsey Mazda. Choose wisely. Choose Ramsey Mazda.
No way.
No, that's not even close. In the first place, the glove is on the ground in between the toe of the shoe and the ball.
Jimenez at first with a Cheshire Cat grin.
And he's got to know, right?
Come on.
I mean, he didn't go like, ow, and he just said hit by pitch, and then it was like he said, okay, I'll go to first base.
Oh, man. This should not... I'm stunned this is taking this long.
I was just going to say, see, it bounces, and there it is in the glove.
No chance. I tell you what, if this gets overturned...
Well, what is taking so long? We've seen it 4 times. He still didn't hit him.
There's the consequential view from center field.
After further review, the call is overturned. He was not hit by the pitch. A ball is added to the count. New York will retain their challenge.
Right now, Boone is saying, get your blankety blank back in that batter's box. Now you got to put him away. Now you got to get it.
I particularly like Boone putting on the headset sign blowing the bubble. It was perfectly timed.
One out, runner at second, and a 1-2 pitch to Jimenez from Giovanni Cruz. Checks the runner at second. And he bluffs him back. Bottom of the 5th, brought to you by Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Need an out here. 1 out, runner at second. 1-0 Toronto here, top of the 6th. Cruz comes set. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on, hit down the line, right field. It's trouble, and it hooked foul at the last 5-10 feet.
Not by much. Not by much.
.314 down that right field line. And it exited at about the 310 mark with a little hook to it. 1-2 pitch here from Cruz. The pitch in minutes, swung on him, fouled back. This is the same guy from last night with that long at bat against Schlittler, and he wound up winning it with a bases loaded walk. 10 pitch at bat. That was in the 7th inning when Toronto scored twice. Jimenez putting up a fight again. 1-2 here. Left hand hitting infielder, pitch from Cruz. Oh, that did hit him. And they're talking about the right rib area. And down on his right knee and taking off his armor is Jimenez, and he's waving off John Snyder, the trainer. And he's going to go to first base.
Now, I was just looking up. Giovanni Cruz has not pitched back-to-back days all year in AAA, and that hit him right above the elbow. Oh, man. He does have a guard on. Still hurts.
He did a good job tucking. Saw it coming in.
Almost got it more on the muscle on the forearm.
So Aaron Boone figured, hey, hot hand last night. Cruz didn't work out. Fly ball center field, a double to left, and a hit batter. So that'll be it for Cruz for this evening, as he's going to take his leave with the Yankees up down 1-0 and a couple men aboard here in the 6th inning.
And we'll be back after this on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Diving for that grounder got you grounded? Oof. We've got specialists for that. Layup, take you down? We've got specialists for that. With nearly 50 Castle Connolly top doctors, Orland & Cohen specialists are considered among the best in the nation by their peers, which can mean a better outcome for you. From Staten Island to Southampton, our network is open 7 days a week, so you can feel better, faster. Visit OrlandCohen.com.
Laborers Local 731 has been responsible for some of the biggest and most celebrated infrastructure projects in New York City, like the rebuild of the World Trade Center and the new LaGuardia Airport. Local 731 provides qualified and competent laborers to fill the demand that the construction industry not only requires but deserves. Its members and leadership have fought hard for wages and benefits that open the path to the middle class that every hardworking American deserves. Laborers Local 731. Feel the power.
Wow. Summers in New Jersey were made to wow you. From sun and wows to fun and wows, chillin' wows to thrillin' wows. So come see what your wow's gonna be. New Jersey, it's one summer wow after another. Find your wow at visitnj.org. New Jersey, little state, lot of wow.
And the new pitcher is the lefty Brett Hedrick. So we got 2 men on and 1 out here in the top of the 6th.
Hedrick, the 3rd Yankee pitcher. Carlos Rodon started his first Yankee Stadium start this season. 5 innings of 3 hit, 1 run ball, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts, 94 pitches, 59 for strikes. Cruz comes in, gets an out, but then a double and a hit batter. So now you got some issues with Miles Straw. Right-hand hitter, first pitch. Breaking ball missed down low. Straw tonight has struck out and popped out the second, 0 for 2. Right-hand hitter against a big lefty, Brent Hedrick. Here's the pitch. Missed outside. So 2-0.
And one of the other things Toronto does, they don't swing out of the zone. They're very disciplined also.
Straw 0 for 1 against Hedrick. 2-0 pitch, needs a strike. And it's hit right to Volpe. Throws the second for 1. Over to first, Straw flying, and he's safe. Oh, man, that kid can run. Great turn by Jazz Chisholm. He put everything he had on it, and Straw was just giddy up to first base, and he's safe.
Ball hit Volpe in the chest, so maybe that half second made a difference. But what a pivot, as Dave said, by Jazz Chisholm. Great, perfect throw. Straw's just that fast.
And Volpe did a good job. That thing tackled him, and he maintained. I tell you what, he maintained his composure. You got to give him a lot of credit. Boy, oh boy, that was a heck of a play. They do get an out. They get a 6-4 to eliminate Jimenez. There's 2 outs. Straw's at first, and a hitter is Valenzuela. Takes pitch on the outside corner for strike. Runner to third, Ernie Clement, 2 outs. Straw, the runner at first. He's very fast. He doesn't steal bases. He's 1 for 2. Next pitch, bounced up there. Good block by Escara. 1-1. Valenzuela tonight has bounced out to Goldie at first and popped out to Volpe at short. 1-0 Toronto. Has this series been tight enough for you?
Yeah, this is tremendous. How it should be, tight like this.
1-1. Swung on and hit to the gap in right center field, backing up Spencer Jones with room in front of the 385 sign, well in front, makes an easy catch. Jonesy made it look easy, and that'll do it as Hedrick shuts the door here in the 6th. Time for the Yankees offense to get going. Top of the order, Rice, Judge, Bellinger coming up. Toronto leads 1-0 on WFAN. Yankees radio driven by G.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees Radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets brings every thrilling moment straight to you. Key Food, the difference is key.
First, I take a sabbatical, then do absolutely nothing.
Glorious. But what? You'd win the New York lottery, then do nothing?
Well, I'd also commission a cutting-edge mobile bed, so I never stop doing nothing, even when I leave my house.
Okay, but how can you do even
today?
Bottom of the 6th, brought to you by Cars for Kids, 877 Cars for Kids. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today. If you like suspenseful baseball, boy, if you tuned into the right place, we got another one-run game. It's 1-0 Toronto.
Okay, we got a little change up the middle. Ernie Clement moves to second base, and Jimenez is at shortstop.
All right, Ben Rice. He struck out swinging and looking 0 for 2. Spencer Miles, right-hander, still in there. At the first pitch. Down and in, he did go. And more on the call than the half swing, strike 1 to Ben. So Rice, Judge, Bellinger. Top 3 hitters on this ball club. 1-0 Toronto. Yankees held to no runs on 2 hits. Here's pitch from Miles. Pitch, swung on, broken bat, looper. Ernie Clement can't make the play. Base hit into right field. Just a little bit too tall. If he was Wembanyama, he probably would have made the play.
And the new Motorola Razr Ultra is the official smartphone of the New York Yankees with curated textures and colors, a pro-grade camera system, and an advanced processor. It's the most powerful razor ever. Learn more at Motorola.com.
I think the gavel has got to come down right about now for Mr. Judge, who struck out and grounded out the short. First pitch, way outside, ball one.
Where are we? He's only thrown 30 pitches.
So Miles seeing these Yankees for the first time.
Seeing everybody. It's impressive to be able to do this.
Pitch to Judge. Off-speed pitch in there for strike. 1-1. Judge was Miles' first batter back in the third inning, and Aaron on a 1-2 pitch grounded out to short. 1-0 Toronto, bottom of the sixth. A base hit by Rice, the third tonight for the Yankees. Pitch swung on, muscled foul, right side. When Judge struck out in the first inning, that was the 7th consecutive strikeout. But he is due for a bust-out moment. Here comes a 1-2 pitch to him with Rice at first. The pitch swung on, and he had a big time cut and fouled it back. Wind not a factor here this evening. Even the flags at top right field stands. Every flag hanging straight down. 1-2 to Judge. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball swung on, popped it up. Right side, Clement coming over, calling off Guerrero. And Clement, two-hand catch, 10 paces out in the short right field.
It's got underneath it, popped straight up in the air.
So one out, and that brings up Cody Bellinger. Cody has walked and got a broken bat pop-up to the shortstop, so he's 0 for 1. Left-hand hitter against Miles. Spencer Miles out of Columbia, Missouri, 6'3", 180, a right-hander. First pitch to Cody. Here it is. Way outside, ball one.
And Camilo Duval has just gotten up in the Yankee pen.
Bellinger asked for his granted time. Yankees 0 for 2, runners in scoring position. And Toronto's 1 for 8. 1-0 to Belly. Here's pitch. Way outside again. 2-0. Miles ready. Here comes a 2-0 pitch here to Bellinger. And a pitch. Way outside again. Ball 3. The way those 3 pitches came in, he might as well just hold up 4 fingers. Doesn't want to pitch to him. Tight ball game here. 3-0 to Bellinger. Runner at first. And the pitch. Taken all the way. Fastball right over the plate for strike 3-1. See if this is the money pitch right here for Bellinger. Rice ready to take off. Belly gets a hold of one. Here's pitch. And inside. Whoa! He jackknifed out of the way like it was going to hit him. And Brennan Miller confidently said, that's a strike. 3-2.
And I think it was a strike. They just showed it on the box. That's why he did not challenge.
There's the 3-2. And the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch taken inside. That's ball 4. Rice out to second. So now chance for Jazz Chisholm. They have the tying and go-ahead runs aboard with 1 out.
That's the same pitch that he got that called last time. This time he just missed. Here comes Pete Walker out to see how he is.
The runners at first and second. 1 out here in the 6th. Toronto leading 1-0 as the meat of the order for the Yankees comes to the plate. It's presented by Chef IQ Sense, an intuitive wireless meat thermometer that makes dinner easy. Never under or overcook your chicken, fish, or meat again. Buy yours today at chefiq.com.
And Pete Walker having a discussion with his young pitcher. Did you know, Dave, 45 years ago today, it was like the greatest college game ever pitched. Yale's Ron Darling
against Johnny Franco? Frank Viola.
Frank Viola against St. John's Friday.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Both starters made it through 11 scoreless innings. Darling didn't allow a hit until the 12th, but St. John's won 1-0.
Yeah, and I can see, oh, God, who was Steve, infielder, good little player, because I covered those guys during that time. I wasn't at that game, but that was a really great run St. John's with John Franco, Frank Viola, 70, 78, 9, and 80.
Do you know who was at that game? Why I remember that game? Smokey Joe Wood was actually at that game.
I remember reading that. One of the great Boston Red Sox pitchers from, days of yore.
Century, yeah, 19.
All right, here's a moment for Jazz Chisholm. 1-0 Toronto, 2 on, 1 out. Pitch from Miles, right-hander, swing and a miss. It was a home run type swing by Jazz, who's K'd twice tonight. He's 0 for 2. Best threat of the evening for the Yankees. 2 on, 1 out. Here's pitch. Breaking ball, dropped it in there for a strike. He's behind 0-2. A bullpen night here for the Toronto Blue Jays. See if Jazz can put it in play somewhere. 0-2. Now Miles steps off. Jazz came in to tonight's game swinging a pretty hot bat. Here comes the 0-2 and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He went fishing, and a pitch way out of the zone of breaking ball. Wasn't close.
Third ball was almost on the ground when he swung.
That's his third K tonight, all swinging.
And that was a really defensive swing.
So Jazz had come in to this game with 5 hits, the most in the series. But he has not looked good here tonight, striking out 3 times, and those are not good swing choices. It's the 4th strikeout for Miles. 2 down now. Paul Goldschmidt, who struck out looking and grounded out the 3rd. 1-0 Toronto. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit foul right side.
Right, Yariel Rodriguez has just gotten up for Toronto. So whatever happens here, this kid has done his job.
Goldschmidt trying to pick up his teammates here. Runners at first and second, now 2 outs. Here's a pitch in the dirt, blocked nicely by Valenzuela. 1-1. Goldschmidt 0 for 2 today. 3 for 11 on the series. 1-1 pitch here. And Miles delivers. Here's a pitch hit foul down the right field line. Boy, you can understand what he was trying to do. Pitch going away from him. Tried to get something down in a gap in right center field. A little bit late. 5th man to the plate here in the 6th. Trying to cash in this opportunity. Runners at first and second. 2 outs. 1-0 Toronto. There's the pitch. Breaking ball pulled down to third base. Backhanded by Okamoto, throws over, 1 hop, dug out by Guerrero, and that is your inning right there. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. We go to the 7th, 1-0 Toronto on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch, so why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
A Provident Bank community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees Radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets.
TravelGuard.com.
Well, the Yankees are on the short end right now, 1-0, but I want to tie up a loose end. Susan Rupp brought up a great story about this being the 45th anniversary of a classic college playoff game, Ron Darling and Yale against Frank Viola and St. John's.
Right.
Steve Scaffa, I could see him, I just couldn't call his name. Steve Scaffa with a stolen base?
A stolen base. He stole second and third and then scored the lone run of the game on a double steal.
There you go. And that year or that particular playoff, I was not covering St. John's for the Daily News, but I know all those guys, and they adopted me. They had me take BP and everything.
Can you imagine single stealing second and third and then the only run on a double steal?
That's how they played. They had enough hitting. They had great pitching.
And you had a pretty good pitcher.
Say hello to all my friends from St. John's baseball from back in that era. 1-0. Toronto on top. Davis Schneider leads off, takes a pitch inside, ball one.
Come on out to the stadium Saturday, June 6th for Yankees and Red Sox Military Appreciation Night. First 18,000 guests in attendance receive
next pitch from Hendricks outside.
Receive a red, white, and blue Yankees shirt courtesy of Ford. Get your tickets today at Yankees.com.
Snyder, the left fielder, 0 for 2. Flied to right, fouled out to Goldschmidt. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, top of the zone. 2-1. Snyder in the 9-hole. He'll be followed by George Springer and Guerrero as we get back to the top of the order. 1-0 on a first inning. RBI double by Dalton Varsho. 2-1. And J.C. Oscaro is going to challenge.
The pitch is called the ball. Catcher's challenging.
Okay.
Missed.
Oh, he's missed two.
That call is confirmed. New York has no challenges remaining.
And he's usually so good. That was 3 inches high. That's not like him.
That's a bad miss. So 3-1. The leadoff man, Davis Schneider. Leadoff man here in the 7th. 1-0 Toronto. Pitch swung on and popped back to our right. Infield straight up, so is the outfield here for Snyder. 3-2 pitch. Swing! And a foul tip held by Oscaro. That's a strikeout for Brett Hedrick. His first. There's one down here in the 7th. A 1-0 game, folks. We've seen nothing but 1-0 games. 2-1 Toronto last night. Yankees on Tuesday 5-4. Monday 7-6 Yankees.
And here comes Aaron Boone, and he is given the signal as Camilo Duval will come in, and we'll step out for a minute on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Baseball season is the perfect time to replace the beast in your basement. Your old, inefficient boiler with a highly efficient Peerless boiler. Peerless boilers are a perfect match for homes, apartments, commercial buildings, you name it. Get the heat and hot water you need efficiently and save on your energy bill all year long. Learn more about the entire Peerless Boiler family of products and to find a local installer near you, visit peerlessboilers.com. And remember, Peerless Boilers, the world's best-built boilers.
Wendy's OG Spicy Chicken Sandwich just got a total upgrade. Yep, we completely revamped the recipe. New softer bun, tangy pickles, creamy mayo, and crispier chicken. With just the right amount of heat. It's basically better in every way. But is it our best spicy chicken sandwich ever? You tell us. You know you want to. Spicy chicken just got better at Wendy's. Open till midnight or later. Hours may vary by location.
I'm Ultima Morgan. Morgan & Morgan isn't just an injury firm. It's our family's life work. It's my husband, it's my sons, it's me. When we take a case, we see a family just like ours. $30 billion recovered is something I'm proud of. But what I'm really proud of are the families we stood beside. It's an honor to fight for you when you need our support the most. Morgan & Morgan, for the people and your family.
Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome. Morgan & Morgan, New York, PLLC, 199 Water Street, New York, New York. 212-738-6299.
Well, and the new pitcher is Camilo Doval. The attendance tonight, 40,249. As everybody getting an early start on the Memorial Day weekend.
Got here quickly. In a matter of...
You got here quick? Oh, Memorial Day. It's amazing. Whoa. And at halftime, Knickerbockers 53, Cleveland 49.
A couple of nights ago, as I wait for the subway, man, people were so tuned in, and you could hear screaming all up and down River Avenue. It was awesome. George Springer, big spot right here. 1 out, nobody on, and first pitch breaking ball for a called strike one to Springer, who struck out twice and walked. Doval needs a big outing. Right-hander deals, pitch, swing, a foul off the glove of Vizcarra, 0-2.
You know, you see that slider that fools people. You see flashes of, as you were just saying, of what he was his rookie year.
Yeah, 23.
Yeah, 23.
Tremendous. Springer 0 for 2 against him. Doval kicks and deals, a pitch outside. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 7th, 1-0 Toronto. Run on 4 hits for the Blue Jays, no runs, 3 hits for the Yankees. Yankees had first and second in the 6th inning with 1 out and couldn't score anybody. 1-2 here to Springer. There's the pitch. Up and in. That gets your attention.
Yeah.
2-2.
99 coming at your head, that would get your attention.
Toronto's 5-10 in 1-run games. The Yankees are 5-11. And
Doval's retying the shoe.
Doval ready. Here comes the 2-2 to Springer. 1 out, nobody on. And the pitch. Breaking ball swing on high drive, deep left field. That is leaving the yard. Going back. Second row. Home run, George Springer. 2-0 Toronto here in the 7th.
And the Yankee fans are just pleased with that turn of events.
George continues to get it done.
3-2 pitch, too. 4th home run to Springer.
Heck of a career by that man, George Springer. So a 2-0 lead now as Doval gives it up to his first batter. Here's Vlad Jr. Walked twice, stole a base, scored once, and he's got a base hit. First pitch, a fastball right over the plate for strike. So 2-0. That was the 5th hit tonight for the Blue Jays. There's Doval's next offering to Guerrero. Swung on a high fly ball. That looks like it will. It's just a pop-up. It'll stay in the yard. In foul territory. Now fair territory. McMahon, 10 paces beyond the dirt. Third base. He makes the play, 2 down.
And we looked at that pitch again, that fastball, middle in. Almost like a teeth where that pitch is.
And again, after he threw a pitch up and in, can't intimidate a guy like Springer. That pitch was up and in. Next pitch, he's looking for something away, and he got it. Here's Varsho. 1 for 3 with an RBI. Left-hand hitter. First pitch outside, ball 1.
Tyler Rogers now getting ready to come in.
1-0 here to Varsho. Here's the pitch. Swing on and slap foul, left side.
I think at 37, what a career George Springer's had.
And remember, everybody scoffed at, I got to beg your pardon, but I can't remember the writer who wrote it, but the Sports Illustrated cover, World Series champion and MVP, remember that? This was like a year or two beforehand, and it happened. It happened. Next pitch down in the dirt.
Yeah.
Manuel, I know you can look that up. Look that up for me. The SI cover with George Springer on World Series champion predicted at the beginning of the season. 2-1. Doval to the plate. Pitch swing on, bouncing ball to Jazz on the right side. The second baseman takes his time, throws over to first. That'll do it. Damage done. Home run by George Springer takes the Toronto lead to 2-0 as we go bottom 7 on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
I'll adopt a cat.
Just a cat, Sean? This is a New York Lottery win we're talking about.
I'd get the ultra-rare, hairless cat known as the Minskin.
Then?
I'd turn my garage into a rescue menagerie for all furless felines.
And when that gets too full?
I'll purchase land in the Catskills for them to sunbathe in hairless abandon.
Only cats.
All hair-free animals looking to roam in bald, beautiful peace.
Can I come?
Do you have hair?
New York Lottery. Can you imagine? Play today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In baseball, the best managers play the matchups. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, so you can always pick the best signal wherever you are. Step up to better wireless at redpocket.com. Proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate self.
Wait! Before you change the station, listen to this.
Kids.org. That's Cars with a K. Pickup is quick and easy. You'll also get a vacation voucher and a tax deduction. 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. KRS Cars for Kids. 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Donate your car today. 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. KRS Cars for Kids. 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Donate your car today. Donate your car today.
Okay, wait.
Well, the Yankees need a couple of bloops and a couple of blasts here. They're down 2-0 to the Toronto Blue Jays as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning here at Yankee Stadium, the finale of this 4-game series. Yankees have won the first 2 games. Toronto won last night, and all 3, and now this one, until a few minutes ago, all of them were one-run affairs.
No, it's still Miles.
Spencer Miles still in there. He came in to tonight's game, a bullpen night. John Schneider in the Blue Jays. He came in the 3rd inning, and he has done quite well, giving up just, no runs and 2 hits. Yankees had their best threat in the 6th. Base hit by Rice. Judge popped out. A walk to Bellinger, so you had first and second, 1 out, and they couldn't do anything with it.
Let's see where he is. John Schneider said he'd go 60-65, no more. And a hard cap there. George Springer, by the way, 7 homers, 16 ribbies in the last 20 games against the Yankees since the start of last year.
Well, here we go. Spencer Jones going to lead things off here in the 7th. Jones, McMahon, and Volpe against Miles. Spencer Jones, a strikeout and a bullet single right over Miles' head into center field. That was leading off back in the 5th inning. Susan, he's due for a long ball in this ballpark. First pitch, Miles comes set. Here's the pitch. Swing and foul back. You can see that powerful swing. Why there have been home runs and strikeouts. Boy, when he gets one, it gets got. If, as they say, here's pitch up high. He's 6'7", and that was up around his eyes. 1-1. 6'7" in height.
Fernando Cruz and Paul Blackburn going in the Yankee pen right now.
1-1 to Jones. Taken outside. Yeah. Fastball 2-1.
Messing with that four-seamer. So someone is up in Toronto.
Oh. 2-1 here to Jones. Leading off in the 7th. Swing on and hit foul. Left side, 2-2. Emmanuel Barbari scores again. Sports Illustrated cover. Your 2017 World Series champs. George Springer on the cover. And it happened.
Yeah. Baseball's great prophecy. It happened.
2-2. Tight. And inside. Backed him off. Ball 3. That was big time. The franchise that went beyond Moneyball to build the game's next big thing. That's going back to 2017. 3-2 here to Jones, leading off in the 7th for the Yankees, down 2-0. Here's the payoff. Pitch, swing, and foul tip right at home plate. He was trying to do some damage right there, get on the board here.
And that 7th inning stretch is sponsored by Visit Atlantic City. Plan your visit to our iconic beachside destination.
Yankees have one run the last 15 innings. Here's pitch. Swing on a hit down the left field line. Foul. Last night was a 2-1 Toronto victory. Yankees got their lone run in the 9th inning. Do it again. Here it comes the 3-2 pitch to Jones. Swung on and hit to the gap in left center field. Varsho into the gap, calls off the left fielder, makes the catch. One down.
And he came all the way over from center field, all on the other side of the Toronto bullpen. He can certainly move, cover a lot of ground, to say the least.
There's Ryan McMahon. McMahon a double to the opposite field. His left-hand hitter doubled off the left center field wall out there and flat out to center. 2-0 Toronto. See these guys again up there in Toronto, Ontario on June 12th. Back to a breaking ball for strike. 0-1. Next pitch to Mack. Swing on a little bit late. Found it straight back into the screen. 0-2. Spencer Miles, what a dazzling performance he's turned in since entering here in the 3rd inning.
And he said 57 pitches. Schneider said between 60 and 65. And got him all the way into the 7th inning here.
0-2 here to McMahon. Miles twists and turns the pitch. Breaking ball, swung on, foul tip. Held by the catcher, Valenzuela. Another strikeout for Miles, his 5th. 2 down here in the home 7th. Brings up Anthony Volpe, slide to left and struck out. Strikeouts spread out throughout the lineup here this evening. Good job by Toronto pitching. This pitch to Volpe, front door breaking ball for strike. Rice is K twice, Judge once. 3 times for Chisholm, once for Goldschmidt, once for Jones, once for Volpe, once for Escara. Make that McMahon has just joined. Next pitch to Volpe, over first strike, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two out, nobody on. Volpe trying to stay alive here. He's behind 0-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Just to our right.
Yeah, he's still got his velocity up. That was his sinker at 96. He started at 96, 97.
0-2 to Volpe as we play here. Bottom of the 7th, 2-0 Toronto. 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball front door. And boy, the shortstop, Jimenez, was headed to the dugout.
To 4 steps towards that third base dugout.
Ball 1-2 to Volpe. Here's Miles with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball really took a turn on Volpe. Didn't come close. 1-2-3 go the Yankees in the 7th. 2-0 Toronto. We go to the 8th inning on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by G.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
First, I take a sabbatical, then do absolutely nothing.
Glorious. But what? You'd win the New York lottery, then do nothing?
Well, I'd also commission a cutting-edge mobile bed, so I never stop doing nothing, even when I leave my house.
Okay, but how can you do even less?
Well, I'll spend 6 months living with a Honduran Capuchin monkey troupe to learn how to pick things up with my feet, so I never have to lift a finger again.
Oh, you'll be a hit at dinner parties. New York Lottery. Can you imagine? Play today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees Radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets brings
foodbazaar.com.
Paul Blackburn takes over on the mound for the Yankees. They're down 2-0 here to Toronto in the finale of this 4-game set. Home run by George Springer. We were talking about Sports Illustrated back in 2017 with the great prophecy, and that piece written by, I want to give all due credit to Ben Reiter. Tie up the loose ends of that story, but hard to forget Springer on the cover as a prediction that the Astros were going to win the World Series that year, and they did. Back to 2026, Kazuma Okamoto is going to lead off, third baseman for Toronto. He's 0 for 3 tonight. It has been a very stingy pitching performance by Toronto as Okamoto looks at the first pitch inside, ball 1. Blackburn, veteran right-hander, looking to post a 0 here, and the next pitch, half swing. And it's a strike. Blackburn, 2-1, a 3.54 ERA, game number 15 for him. Counts at 1-1. Infield straight up, so's the outfield. Here's the pitch. Just missed. Came overhand and a slider just missed. 2-1.
Let's all play ball. Don't miss Play Ball Weekend coming up on June 5th through the 7th, encouraging youth everywhere to get out and play. You can visit playball.org.
Next pitch, fastball on inside corner. Count evens, 2-2.
And when you do that, you can register for a free event near you today.
Blackburn working pretty quickly. Tees it up on the third base side of the rubber. Here's pitch. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Got him. Down goes Okamoto. First strikeout here for Paul Blackburn. Game summary brought to you by Helix Wireless, connecting everything everywhere. Jays got on the board first inning, RBI double, all 65 mile an hour of it off the bat of Varsho, scoring Vlad Guerrero Jr., who had walked and stolen second base. This pitch swung on, popped up. Ernie Clement behind home plate. Escarra gives it a look, nothing doing. And in the 7th inning, with 1 out, nobody on, George Springer hit a home run. His 4th of the season, RBI number 10 for him. So 2-0 Toronto. Meanwhile, The Yankees, they had a great opportunity, first and second, one out in the sixth inning and could not get it done. Bullpen night here for Blue Jays has been very effective. Next pitch, swung on, hit to the gap in left center field. A long run by Bellinger, reaches up, can't get it off the fence. He takes it on the bounce and gets it back in quickly as Jazz Chisholm comes over to cut it off all the way on the third base side.
This kid is having some series. It's just unbelievable to watch. You know, they're having the relief pitchers that have done this, the bullpen game. I mean, they're not Trey Savage. I mean, I'll give you Trey Savage that nobody could hit him. I'll give you that. He's quite special. I mean, these are, I don't want to take anything away from them, but.
3 doubles for Mr. Clement. How about that? Here's Jimenez. Left-hand hitter, backdoor breaking ball for a strike. Well, it's the point now, if you're only half following baseball, you know Ernie Clement's a dude. Next pitch, swung on a hit foul. I mean, the guy had 30 postseason hits last year, a major league record.
Well, he might not be a household name here. He's a household name in Canada. There are a lot of households. That's the thing about this team. It's not just Toronto. It's an entire country.
And don't I know it,
well,
too.
yeah, because they all used to take over Seattle,
Thank
right?
you. Casey Candell was a nice little player. He was our first base coach. And we got Toronto coming into summer weekend. Hey, Skip, do we wear road grays for this series? It was beautiful. 1-2. There's pitch. Weak wave at a backdoor breaking ball. Casey Candell he was like euchre funny. And he kept everybody loose. He was good, and a good player in Montreal.
He was a good player in Montreal. And his mom, you know, was one of the original American, the girls that played in the Rockford Peaches and all those. His mom was one of those women.
A star player.
Yep.
1-2 pitch. Blackburn deals, pitch put in play, right side, bouncing ball to Goldschmidt at first, 2 steps to the back, touches up, and Ernie Clement moves to third with 2 down now. I'll never forget that. He's got service. Scott Service just like stopped. All he could do was laugh. Hey, Skip, we were great road grays.
I remember watching that, getting home and watching that. I couldn't believe it.
And there
was a sea of light blue everywhere.
You. And let me tell you something. They sold some beer that weekend.
Well, they were
walking.
I'm not surprised.
You know, down at Pike Market.
At the market?
Nothing but blue. Toronto Blue Jays blue. Unreal. Here's Miles Straw. Runner at third, 2 outs, 2-0 Toronto. And first pitch slider, first strike.
Well, you think of it, it's like 3,000 miles away.
But you got to don't forget, Vancouver's a big city, just 2 hours north.
Yeah, but they don't get to see they don't get to go to Toronto.
Exactly.
It's
so
like
all those people within a 4 or 5 hour drive, and people come back from Edmonton and go, forget about it. It's crazy. 0-1. Bouncing foul. If you ever do get a chance in your travels, folks, Vancouver's a lovely city. It really is.
Never been. I always wanted to go up there. I always wanted to see Lake Louise. It's not Vancouver.
0-2. Breaking ball swung on, popped up, right side. Goldschmidt backing up onto the grass. Stand with it, fair territory, makes the catch, and that'll do it. So they get Clement the third, can't score him. Nice job by Paul Blackburn to leave him stranded. We go bottom of the 8th. Getting late here. Escara, Rice, and Judge, 9-1 and 2 scheduled here in WFAN, Yankees Radio, driven by...
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
I'd finally have time to reread my favorite fantasy book.
Dig deeper. We're imagining winning the New York lottery here.
Okay, I'd build my own reading nook right where the sun hits.
You're getting warmer.
The French sun. I'll buy a villa in Marseille. Wait, what's the French word for sun?
I don't know, Kathy. You're the reader.
Okay, I'll hire a tutor to learn the French word for sun, then the words to negotiate real estate, then I'll buy my own French library.
And to think you just wanted to reread a book. New York Lottery. Can you imagine? Play today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets brings every thrilling moment straight to you. Key Food, the difference
today.
Against Rogers.
3 walks. How about that?
Against Rogers.
3 walks. How about that? In all that time. He was good last night going 1, 2, 3.
He was.
Oscara. Then Ben Rice is on deck. Brought to you by TimberTech Decking and Railing. Everything wood should be. Visit TimberTech.com. He's got that funky motion where the ball looks like it's coming out of the third base bag. Dips down, submariner, and a first pitch fastball is off. Plate, ball 1. JC's 0 for 2. Fly to right and a strikeout. 2-0 Toronto on 6 hits, no errors. Yankees no runs, 3 hits. It's pitch outside. Yankees only scored a run last night. That was in the 9th inning. 1 run the last 16 innings.
Lefties can see the ball coming out of Rogers' hand.
Next pitch outside, 3-0.
Trying to hit that corner, hasn't hit it yet.
So 3-0 with Ben Rice and Judge to come. 2-0 Toronto. Yankees lead this series 2-1. Next pitch, throw it right over the plate for strike. Don't forget, after the game, stay tuned for the post-game show with Emmanuel Bavari, brought to you by Verizon Business. Take control of your mobile plan with My Biz Plan. Here comes a 3-1, the pitch. Taking up high, ball 4. But you need some traffic, need base runners. Rogers, just his 4th walk of the season. And hopefully that proves to be big. 4 walks now and 22 1/3. Ben Rice struck out twice and singled to right. 2-0 Toronto, tying run at the plate. First pitch, swing on, line drive into center field. Back goes Varsho. He's got room, makes the catch, running to his left. 1 out. There's Aaron Judge. Strikeout, looking, ground out to short, pop out to second. And he'd be the first one to tell you he is due. 0 for 3 tonight, 0 for 7, 0 for 4 last night, 0 for 7 the last 2 games. Struck out 4 times last night. First pitch, fastball up high, ball 1. Rogers facing Judge for the first time. Here's a pitch. Swing on, bouncing ball to the shortstop. Jimenez throws the second for 1. Over to first. Dug out by Guerrero. What a play. 6-4-3. Twin killing inning over. That was a big league double play by Jimenez, Clement, and Guerrero. Yankees are turned away in the 8th. We go top 9, 2-0 Toronto here at the stadium on WFAN. Yankees radio driven by Jeep.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection of...
Paul Blackburn continues on, inning number 2 for him. Top of the ninth, 2-0 Toronto. And the Yankees, boy, they just had a devastating double play.
Terrible inning.
6-4-3. They had Scarrow walks, fly ball, center field Rice and Judge. 1-0 pitch, 6-4-3. Nicely turned double play by the Blue Jays. So here we go with Valenzuela, Schneider, and Springer.
Also, very, very quick half inning.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to give it to Spencer Miles. My goodness.
Yeah, he was
Rule 5 guy.
Very good. So Blackburn pitching to Brandon Valenzuela. The catcher is 0 for 3 tonight. Left switch hitter. And first pitch from Blackburn, swung on line, drive into center field, and that'll get down. Spencer Jones has to play it on the hop. Base hit.
It's not everybody who's a Rule 5 guy that can make it on a World Series team.
That's right. Got to keep reminding ourselves this is a team that's like everybody, a lot of injuries, but when you're the defending American League champions and you lose Max Scherzer, Kirk, Barger, Lucas,
Barrios for the year. Shane Bieber's hurt.
Yeah, Shane Bieber. There's a lot of guys. Pretty impressive. This will be Hendrik Pinango. Pinch hitting for Davis Schneider. And he swings through a breaking ball, strike 1.
Also, you forget one of the most important people in that pitching staff last year was Chris Bassett, and he's in Baltimore.
Right.
So very, very different.
He was good. He was really good for him.
Fernando Cruz is warming up.
See if the Yankees can turn a double play. McMahon in on the grass. His team showed it can bunt the last couple 3 nights. Here's pitch, swung on it, pop foul out of play left side. John Snyder told us he doesn't. He says, I don't really like the bunt, and I hate hearing it from my younger brother who thinks he can run a Major League Baseball team. But he says, listen, I got guys that can bunt. What do you want me to do? 0-2. Backdoor breaking ball called strike 3. Beautifully done by Blackburn. 1 out. That's his second strikeout. So 1 down, 1 on. We get back to the top of the order, and the always dangerous George Springer. Strikeout, walk, and a home run, his 7th. Pride of Yukon, University of Connecticut. 1 out, 1 on. Here's pitch. Blackburn up and in. And it was Duvall who brushed him back. And the next pitch, he had a 2-2 pitch out of here for a home run. So you're not going to scare George. Got to make some good pitches. I think he's handled them for the most part last night after he got to open up the game with a single. He went 0 for 3 the rest of the night. 1-0 pitch to him, righty on righty. Here's a breaking ball for a strike. Count even at 1-1. Yankees in the bottom of the ninth. Bellinger, Chisholm, and Goldschmidt, 3, 4, and 5. First things first, you got to get out of this and keep it a 2-0 deficit. 1-1. Pitch to Springer. Swing on, hit up that middle, and Jazz is right there. Flips the Volpe coming across the back. Throws the first for the double play. Well done, well done, well done. There we go, bottom 9. Yankees have scored just 1 run The last 17 innings, they're down 2-0 as we go bottom 9 on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
First, I take a sabbatical, then do absolutely nothing.
Glorious. But what? You'd win the New York lottery, then do nothing?
Well, I'd also commission a cutting-edge mobile bed, so I never stop doing nothing, even when I leave my house.
Okay, but how can you do even less?
Well, I'll spend 6 months living with a Honduran Capuchin monkey troupe to learn how to pick things up with my feet, so I never have to lift a finger again.
Oh, you'll be a hit at dinner parties. New York Lottery. Can you imagine? Play today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
At Provident Bank, community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or
/Morris Cancer Center.
Veteran Jeff Hoffman takes over on the mound for the Toronto Blue Jays. They lead at 2-0 as we go bottom 9. Hoffman pitched last night, 2/3 of an inning, zeros across. And for Hoffman, got a heck of a career. 2-3, a 5.57. Those are not the numbers that we saw from him when he was with the Phillies. 2-3, a 5.57 ERA. 24th game now. And giving up a 3.19 batting average. So, see if the Yankees can cash in on that. Here's Cody Bellinger to lead off. And Bellinger tonight walked twice and popped out to short. 2-0 lead. No runs, 3 hits for the Yankees. 2 runs, 7 hits for Toronto. First pitch to Belly. Breaking ball for a called strike. Bellinger 4 for 11, 4 strikeouts against Hoffman. Yankees need a couple of base runners and somebody to pop one out of here. It's a pitch. Way outside. 1-1. Susan, you safely downstairs?
I'm safely downstairs. Hoffman's had, since he left Philly, he's just had bad time of it.
Yeah.
In and out.
1-1. Here's pitch to Bellinger. Swung on, hit hard down the right field line. Oh, and it's snagged by Vlad Guerrero Jr. right before it hit the dirt. 1 out. Hit it hard. Glad he can play some defense.
Well, and John Schneider had made kind of a big thing out of taking Hoffman out of the closer role. But here he is tonight. They'll try and build him back up because they signed him to a pretty big deal.
There's Jazz Chisholm. Tough night for him. 3 strikeouts swinging. Okamoto, third baseman, in on the grass. First pitch away, ball 1. Sinking, hooking, line drive, fair territory caught by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. just in fair territory. 1-0 here to Jazz. And the pitch from Hoffman. Outside. Ball 2. Jazz Chisholm 0 for 3. Couple of walks, couple of strikeouts against Hoffman. Anfield pulled around to the right. They need base runners. Good count here, 2-0. And a pitch. Backdoor slider for a called strike. 2-1.
Trying to get that slider over. He missed the first couple. Jazz talking to the umpire about that.
And make that the outfield pull to the right for Jazz. Man, there's a lot of room left center field. 2-1. And he takes 4 strike, 2-2.
Another slider.
86. Slider. Jazz got to do a good job protecting the plate right now. Down the count at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's the same pitch that they got him earlier. Breaking balls down and in. They've been wearing him out on that tonight. That's golden sombrero for him. 4 strikeouts tonight. 2 down here in the ninth.
And that's what Hoffman threw of the whole time. That whole at bat was a slider down and in. 86 and 87.
Paul Goldschmidt, last hope here for the Yankees. 2 out, nobody on, 2-0. Blue Jays. First pitch from Hoffman. Swing and a miss. There's that slider. It's working. Swing and a miss. Goldschmidt 7 for 23, 6 strikeouts at the hand of Jeff Hoffman. Hoffman working quickly. Here's the 0-1. Out of the stretch. He kicks. The pitch. Fastball outside corner. Strike 2 called. These pitchers have been on point tonight. Game on the line here. 0-2 to Goldie. Pitch from Hoffman. Way outside in the left-hand hitter's box. 1-2. Here we go. A ball and 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on. Bottom 9, 2-0 Toronto. Hoffman to the plate. The pitch. Way outside. Swing and a miss. Tagged by Valenzuela, and that's it. The Blue Jays rally from losing the first 2 games by a run. They win last night 2-1. They win tonight 2-0. Get a split in this 4-game series. And, man, the Yankees did not have it tonight offensively. And you got to tip your hat to the bullpen work by the Toronto Blue Jays. They were outstanding. They really were good, and a lot of strikeouts littered all throughout the Yankee order this evening. We'll be back with final numbers after this timeout here at Yankee Stadium. Blue Jays earn a split in this series. They beat the Yankees, shut them out 2-0 here at WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
First, I take a sabbatical, then do absolutely nothing.
Glorious. But what? You'd win the New York lottery, then do nothing?
Well, I'd also commission a cutting-edge mobile bed, so I never stop doing nothing, even when I leave my house.
Okay, but how can you do even less?
Well, I'll spend 6 months living with a Honduran Capuchin monkey troupe to learn how to pick things up with my feet, so I never have to lift a finger again.
Oh, you'll be a hit at dinner parties. New York Lottery. Can you imagine? Play today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees Radio, Key